Disclaimer. Please refrain from changing any parameters on this scooter other than the ones shown in this video, as doing so can alter critical aspects of the scooter which may result in issues. If you are unsure, please contact the Solar team at hello@solarscooters.co.uk or our social media. Thank you. How to get the most out of your P1 in under 5 minutes. So to use Regen Braking, all you have to do is lightly pull on either of the brakes, like so, and then the scooter will start to slow down, and then you can use the disc brakes to come to a complete stop. So once you get used to it, you almost never ever have to use the disc brakes. For 90% of the braking, you can just use the Regen Braking. And this way, yeah, like I said, you save on replacing any disc brakes in the future, and you put more energy back into the battery. It's just a lot more relaxing as well, because you can just gradually come to a stop. You may have to plan it a bit more in advance, but like I said, it is just better all round. If you're going out on your scooter for 5 or 10 minutes, it'll be fine using the single motor, but for 90% of the riding, we recommend that you use dual motor, because what it's actually doing is spreading the load. So instead of forcing all the power into one motor, it's spreading it between the two, and it's more efficient that way, and you're going to get more range out of your P1. Just another battery tip: when your battery level goes below sort of like 10%, you'll notice that the power starts to go down and down and down until eventually it will cut out. This is just a protection measure to make sure that the lithium-ion battery never falls below 0, which could cause permanent damage. So it's just a protection measure. So when you first get your P1, you'll notice that the speedometer might be set to kilometers an hour. If you want to change it to miles per hour, you simply hold these two buttons to go into settings mode, and then navigate to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Press the power button. 0 is kilometers an hour, and 1 is miles per hour, and then press the two buttons again, and there we go, we are now set to miles per hour. So the P1 actually comes with cruise control. Now when yours first arrives, it may not be turned on, so to do this, again, you just press these two buttons and then navigate to P6, press the power button and wait for the 0 to flash, and then change it to 1, and then hold these two buttons again to get off settings mode, and that's it. Now cruise control is turned on. So the way it works is, once you've been holding the accelerator for longer than 10 seconds, you should be able to let go and the cruise control will kick in. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. So we'll push off. We should be able to let go, and cruise control has kicked in. And then to stop, just pull the brake. As soon as you pull the brake, similar to how a car cruise control works, as soon as you pull the brake, it will stop. Now if you find that your P1's brakes need adjusting, what you can do is you can get an Allen key and just slightly undo this, and you can move this arm, or you can twist this out like this, and between these two, once you adjust them how you like it, you can just tighten everything back up, and that's how you adjust your brakes. But because you're going to be using the Regen brakes more often, hopefully you won't have to adjust these at all. If you do, it will be a very long time before you have to adjust these, because like I said, I use Regen braking for 90% of my braking. The other 10% is just coming to a complete stop. So another little tip for when you're using the P1, instead of standing fully on the deck, you can actually stand on this rear fender. This part is strong enough to hold the weight of a person, so usually you just have 1 foot on there and then 1 foot on here, and it's just that little bit more comfortable. So the LCD display on the P1 can display all sorts of different things. I've got mine set to time, so this basically tells you how long you've been riding your scooter for, but if you want to change that, you can just flick through the different settings by pressing this mode button. So there we've got trip, which displays how many kilometers you've done on any one trip. You've got your odometer, which is how many miles you've done total on the scooter since you've bought it. I've done 346 kilometers. And then back to how long you've been riding your scooter on your current session. So guys, that is it. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you found it helpful. And stay tuned for the next video. Thanks again.